Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the intriguing and emotionally charged tale of an old man's fortune and the young beauty who desired more than his heart. This is a story about wealth, love, and the blurred line between desire and ambition, painted against the backdrop of opulence, hidden intentions, and the heavy price of trust. From the grand settings to the delicate moments of vulnerability, this narrative unfolds like a masterpiece filled with drama, unexpected twists, and human complexity. The exterior of this story is wrapped in grandeur and elegance. Imagine a sprawling estate with pristine gardens, marble fountains, and a mansion that seems to touch the clouds. The old man at the center of this tale has built his life on hard work, investments, and shrewd business decisions, and now lives surrounded by the tangible proof of his success. Golden gates open to manicured lawns that seem to whisper stories of old money. The main building stands with classical architecture, its white pillars and ornate balconies casting long shadows in the afternoon sun. There's a quiet dignity to the place, a charm that doesn't just come from wealth but from the years of history it has witnessed. Every path, every trimmed hedge, and every glistening window reflects the pride of a man who has earned his place in the world. The interior is no less captivating. Rich mahogany furniture, sparkling chandeliers, and paintings worth fortunes adorn the rooms. Each space feels like a curated museum, but there's warmth in the choice of fabrics and the way sunlight filters through sheer curtains. It's a world of old-world sophistication where every piece tells a story, and where quiet corners invite deep conversations. Performance in this context isn't about machinery or gadgets, but about how the characters drive the story forward. The old man's role is defined by his wisdom and generosity, tempered by the loneliness that wealth often brings. The young beauty brings a performance of her own, a delicate balance of charm and calculated moves. She knows how to make him feel young again, laughing at his stories, leaning in just close enough to bridge the decades between them. Yet there's a flicker in her eyes that hints she might be reaching for something beyond romance. The interplay between them is magnetic, their conversations are dances of affection, curiosity, and unspoken motives. It's not just a romance, but a study in human behavior, how affection can coexist with ambition, and how intentions can change with time. When it comes to safety features, the old man's world is built on control and caution. His estate is secured with discreet but advanced systems, hidden cameras in the corners of the halls, motion sensors along the garden paths, and guards who know every guest by name. But the true safety measures here are emotional. He's careful about who gets close, yet somehow this young woman bypasses his defenses. His vulnerability becomes the one breach in his otherwise unshakable fortress, showing that sometimes the heart ignores alarms the mind has set. The beauty, too, has her own kind of safety, masking her deeper aims behind laughter, kindness, and carefully chosen words. The unique selling points of this story lie in its emotional layers. It's not simply about an old man and a young woman, it's about what they each represent to the other. For him, she is a reminder of youth, beauty, and the thrill of being wanted for something more than his wealth. For her, he is stability, security, and a key to a world she could only dream of before. But the twist is in the genuine connection that begins to grow between them, blurring the lines between motive and emotion. The tension comes from not knowing if her feelings are real or if his trust will be betrayed, and from realizing that sometimes, even the most guarded hearts can be surprised by love. The price in this story is measured in more than money. While his fortune can buy anything material, the emotional cost of letting her in may be greater than any sum. For her, the price of pursuing more than his heart could mean sacrificing genuine affection for ambition. As the narrative unfolds, both characters find themselves questioning the value of what they have and what they stand to lose. The old man faces the risk of heartbreak and betrayal, while the beauty risks losing her own humanity in the pursuit of comfort. The climax forces them both to weigh the worth of love against the temptation of fortune. In the end, the conclusion doesn't come in a neatly tied bow. It's an emotional reckoning, where the old man must decide whether to give everything, including his trust, to someone whose love might not be as pure as it seems. The beauty, in turn, faces the truth of her own heart. Did she truly fall for him, or was it always about the life he could provide? The power of this story is in its unanswered questions, the lingering moments that keep you thinking long after it's over. It's about the beauty and danger of opening your heart, the complexity of human motives, and the thin line between love and death.